for what they strive.
Well, hello there. I hope you're all doing well. As today, we will have a lot of stuff to do, honestly. We have a lot of stuff to catch up on. As some of you may know, in the previous stream, we have managed to complete the entire story of HonkaiStarRail, which, as exciting as it is, there's one little minute, minuscule detail that myself, I forgot to do. And that is, I didn't collect essentially no single chest in Luocha. I'm not sure, can I check some here? Just take my word for it, you know. I haven't collected a single one. But today, we will change that. As today, we're gonna collect pretty much all of them. Or at least I hope so. We're gonna try our best to go through all of these maps, collect everything it has to offer, solve every single puzzle, and obtain every single secret we can possibly obtain. Maybe we'll do some side quests along the way. Cannot promise that, but I'll try my best to do so. Now, before we begin, let me put some nice calming music for you all, because as good as Honkai's music is, we need something a little bit more soothing for, you know, for the adventure ahead. Something like this. Nice, relaxing, you know? Nothing too aggressive, if you will. Because today is not about the speed we're going. We're not gonna speed run it. We're gonna enjoy it. And we're gonna collect everything in a calm, collective manner, which probably gonna result in a disaster, but we'll see, we'll see. Alright, so let's get going. As you can see, I've been diligent in my leveling activities. I'm already level 55. Pretty good, pretty good, if I do say so myself. Hi there, by the way. Greg, I hope you're doing great. But as I said, been very diligent. Logging every single day for about 5 minutes, doing my dailies, and then logging out. Very hard-working gentleman over here. That aside, though, let me just quickly do the daily stuff in here before I forget. And at some point, we're gonna do a little bit of artifact farming, or relics, shall I say, because we have quite a lot of saved up fuel, if you will. I still think of it as resin, but you know what? That's just my problem. And before we begin, let's just double check what we have, what we're working with here. So, I have 19 tickets and 14,500 Star Jades, which might be enough. But you know what? I cannot get complacent. I cannot expect to win every single 50-50, which luckily, so far, we've been blessed to win them all. In fact, only 2 of them. As we won both Xylas and Genuine's 50-50, which is as exciting as it is. As I said, we cannot get complacent. Genuine would not want us to get complacent. We're here to provide the greatest results we can possibly do. Also, if time allows, we're gonna build Genuine. We're gonna build our boy, the Jeppy himself, the greatest shield of them all. Not as great as John Lee, but you know what? He's trying his best. And the best is all you can ask for. Now, and also we're gonna build Clara. I know you might ask yourself, why would I build Clara when I already have Xyla and Genuine? That is a good question. I don't know myself, but you know what? We're gonna figure that out. Because I'm not gonna use her as DPS. I'm gonna use her as off-field tank. And I'm gonna explain what I mean by that later. Anyway, let's go with our main team for now, which I actually fully upgraded. I upgraded it to the max. I did a lot of grinding for the talents. And as you can see, fully maxed. Until I get level up to level 60, I'm gonna cry again because I don't have enough materials to do the upgrade yet again. But you know what? We're still a little bit far away from there. So for now, we're doing good. Now, let's begin. We're gonna explore the towns later, as I wanna, you know, give you a little bit more exciting stuff first. So we're gonna go into the actual fights to start off with. And then we're gonna ease into town exploration and do some questing along the way. I feel like there's gonna be quite a nice transition when we're gonna get tired of slaying monsters left and right. Because I'm very confident in my team. I don't think we're gonna lose a single battle. I'm probably gonna eat my words in like 5 minutes, but you know what? Before then, I'm very confident I'm not gonna lose a single one. Because as you can see, my Xyla is absolutely cracked.
Leave it to me.
She does a lot of heavy lifting in my team. In fact, she does about 95% of the damage, and 5% coming from my boy Welt. But you know what? Welt is not a damage deal. Welt is a moral support, and also physical support because he slows down his enemies into oblivion. And without him, my Xyla wouldn't feel as secure as she does.
The galaxy is vast.
And there is true camaraderie and a true teamwork at its best. Alright, let's see, what do we have here?
Stay.
There we go. Also, Welt is the greatest pig slayer of them all, because he slows them down so they cannot run away. Welt would have been the greatest butcher if he didn't become the greatest father, and also animation man of them all. He could have achieved his next hobby is probably gonna be disassembling all the monsters that we're gonna hunt. I'm still awaiting the, you know,
Let's begin.
the job arc that every single character is gonna get, I'm sure. When they get a day job and, you know, trying to get their best. Welt is going back to his roots, you know, starting from the bottom as he once was before he became the greatest extraterrestrial being of them all. As he can become, you know, be in two places at the same time, both in Honkai Impact and HonkaiStarRail at the same time, which is very exciting. And he's the only one that can do that.
Time for some hardship.
I didn't know there's a double event. That is interesting. I'm definitely gonna do it then. We're gonna run some Simulator Universe in a bit. I didn't know that's a thing. But you know what? I'm glad you informed me about that, Greg. Right, you know what? Let's get rid of this one. I don't want it to run away. Ooh, look at that.
Time for some hardship.
Beautiful. We're gonna do a little bit of manual play today, you know? Just to, you know, get the feel for it back, because I go a little bit too complacent lately. I've been too, you know, what's the right word? Babysat, if you will, by the almighty AI himself. And I cannot allow that. As I need to, you know, regain my pro gamer title and prove that I'm actually good at games. Which is gonna be tough, but you know what? I'm up for the challenge. Alright, this is where it all comes together. This is where we're gonna, you know, prove that I'm an actual gamer. It might take a minute, or two, or an hour, but you know what? At the end of the day, a victory is a victory, and I'm gonna achieve it. Alright, let's see. How about this? Let's see. If I rotate like this, what? Interesting. Interesting. Okay, how about... So we have this here. How about we do... this? No. Interesting. Okay. Fascinating. Let's see. Okay. A little bit of a pickle, if you will. So they both need to be there. And there. I think I know what to do. I think I figured it out? Question mark? Probably not, but you know what? Like this? Yes. Okay, there we go. Thank you, Welty. I'm glad you appreciate my efforts. I tried very hard to impress you. Well, Greg, joke's on you. It only took me, what, 5 minutes? But you know what? I got it. It's all that matters, Greg. It's not about the speed, you know. It's about technique. It's about the finesse. The absolute vigor that I showcase every single time I try my very best to solve a puzzle and use my one intact brain cell that I still have hanging in there, you know? It's very difficult, you know? But I'm still trying my best. That's all you can really ask for from a man, you know? As long as he tries his best. That's all that truly matters. You can all ask for more.
Interesting.
I mean, you can, but, you know, you shouldn't. Alright. Let's see, what do we have here? What do we have? There should be more in this direction, I believe. Let's see. What do we have? Oh, one of these birds. Right, I actually want to see how it works. So still, I saw it before, but I didn't know what it does.
I'll end your misery. Who's next?
You know nothing of the weight behind this power.
Greg, I can all compare to, you know, your giga brain.
There is no
Your galaxy brain is too not something I can achieve, unfortunately.
Let's
I'll
begin.
free you from disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
But you know what? I'll get there maybe one day. One day. One day I'll emerge as a glorious phoenix. And I'll surpass the Yu-Gi-Oh himself and become the true king of games, you know? No puzzle shall reign supreme over me for too long. I'll go into my training arc where I'm gonna play nothing but puzzle games for like a month. And I'm gonna come back as a monk, as a sage, nay, as a deity of puzzles. I'm gonna be able to solve the Rubik's Cube by just staring at it, you know? It's just gonna solve itself.
I'll end your misery.
Right, let's see, what do we have here? What do we have? Pretty easy stuff, pretty easy stuff.
1,000 wonders to fight as one.
Let's get a little bit of a boost going.
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
There we go, nice 30k right there. That's what I like to see.
I'll end your misery.
Okay, let's get rid of this guy.
Leave it to me. Stand down.
Grind a little bit of skill points. Never had anyone.
The galaxy is
Alright, Birdie, what do you have to offer me? Is it treasures or wonders that you're gonna show me? Preferably both. But we'll see, we'll see. Alright, let's go, let's go. I'll be back for you, don't you worry. That's nice. A nice little casual, you know, walk with my little three-legged bird friend. I assume those are legs. Unless some sort of weird deformed claw. In which case, not sure I'm a big fan. Ooh, a nice little treasure, huh? Don't mind if I do. The Cloudford Pearl is good. is good, is too much. How can I keep up with this? What happened? Hey, well, if it isn't Lux, your achievements are spreading. My colleagues said you saved the ambassador in Cloudford. Nice to meet you. My name is Kai. But now, Cloudford is in chaos. The scheduling system is a mess. The jetty is filled with an exceptionally large number of freight starships. Excuse me. I simply cannot handle everything alone. That's right. Since you are here, do you want to help me with these things? With someone reliable like you, I can rest assured. Alright, fine. I'll play your games. It's simple. You go ahead and operate the navigation compasses, and the freight starships will be guided to the jetty to unload their cargo. The daily shipping schedule will be displayed on this notice board in front of me, so remember to check it. Well then, I'll leave this jetty to you. I'm off to look after the other jetties. See you later. You absolute maniac. How could you leave me with a puzzle? Don't you know that I'm bad at them? Alright, let's see. Actually, I'm decent in these, at least. Like, these are not too bad, I'd say. I wouldn't say I'm great at them, but I'm at least not terrible. He says he does the most easiest one of them all, probably. Alright, let's see. What do we have? What's in the box? Another box. I see. You try to play games with me. Give me a box inside of a box? Well, joke's on you. I like boxes. Especially if they have treasure in them. Alright, let's see. What do we have? So just timetable. Okay, let's do the next batch, I guess. I guess it's one of those, like, daily type of quests. Like in Genshin, you had the shrine in Inazuma and whatnot. Okay, I assume they get harder. Okay, yes, so they do. Okay. This is probably where Lux is gonna, you know, eat his words. Or maybe not yet. You know, maybe not yet. So far, so good. So far, so good. So far, Lux has done pretty well. You know, if I do say so myself. Alright, what is this? I get a box and a guy inside of it. I'm pretty sure this is human trafficking. I don't know if I appreciate it. I don't know if I want to, you know, open a box and just see, you know, a lad with full cladded armor inside and be like, well, hello there.
Let's begin.
On the other hand, maybe I would be pleasantly surprised, because what if it's genuine, you know? That would be the greatest gift of them all.
You know nothing of the weight.
You get both the treasure and the man.
There is no
The manliest man of them all.
Don't mess.
Besides Jean-Li, obviously.
Who's next?
These reviving guys are gonna be a headache. I can feel I'm gonna hate them in the abyss. It's gonna be very painful to deal with them. Oh dear, what happened? I heard the sound and rushed over. What's with the monsters? I didn't necessarily say there wouldn't be any. I forgot to tell you, Cloudford is in chaos now. Some people take advantage of the opportunity to transport dangerous goods with freight starships. In particular, a very dangerous monsters, you know, for fun. It's a new phase of loot boxes, you know. You open one loot box, you get death. You open another one, you get a box. I like my odds, you know. And there are also criminals who try to use freight starships to smuggle people. I see. So when the freight starship enters a port, it's not certain they might pop out of it. Because of this, Cloudford is now understaffed. Only people with excellent martial arts skills like you and I can survive in this cruel, gray jetty. I don't know if I particularly have any martial skills. I don't think I have like a master that guides me. Potential of becoming the second disciple of Jin Yuan. Yin Qing, get out of the way. You know what? I'm gonna be the one. I need to learn the art of seduction, really. More than anything from the greatest man of them all. Alright, enough chit-chat. I'm going back to my work. You take care. Alright, well...
Interesting.
Interesting indeed. We got another pair of gloves. Right, can we do another one? Is that all for today? Oh, we can do another one. We are in luck, indeed. Alright, let's see, what do we have? What's in the box now? I bet more puzzles. Ooh, that's gonna be a tricky one, I can feel it. Okay, so... So the middle one is fine. Interesting. No, let's do this. Actually, wait. The middle one? Yeah, there we go. Ah, no, it's too far, too far. Ooh, okay. Still too far. Interesting. Let's do this. No. Oh, wait. I think I got it. No, wait. There we go. Oh, okay, I got it. That took a moment. But I got it in the end. These are not like the worst. I feel like I'm pretty decent. I wouldn't say I'm good, but I'm pretty decent in those in particular. Because they're not too complex.
Well figured out.
The cube ones are definitely the hardest for me.
Interesting.
Can we do another one? We can do another one. Blessed be the heavens, we can do another one. Alright, let's see. What is it this time? Okay, so middle one moves by itself. On the bottom. Okay, so the other one... Okay. Oh, this one's kind of easy, okay. Or maybe no, wait. Ah, no, there we go, okay. I was worried there for a second. I thought I'd been duped, but no.
Well figured out.
Okay, let's see. What do we have here? Oh. I knew it. I knew it was going to be human trafficking. You know what? I'm not getting part of it. But... on the other hand, the little box. It's tantalizing. You know what? I cannot help myself. As the door to container opens, two people stare at you, petrified. Looks like you just walked in on a Couple of lovers trying to have a great time with each other. Okay, well, I didn't think that was the case. I mean, a bit kinky, too, if you ask me, to do it in a container of all places. But you know what? I'm not gonna judge. To each their own. You don't know them, so based on the conventions of Chanju Opera, you decide to name them Rom and Com. Alright. Interesting. Who are you? What's all the rush? Excuse me? You freaked us out. I saw you were my family coming to bust us. I assume that's a lady talking. Your family? Ever since the 3 years suffering era, our families have been at each other's throats. But this generation, we fell head over heels in love with each other at the academy. Our families keep trying to split us up. All these different schemes. But how can true love be broken from the outside? Well, that's why we're here. Out here on the freight starskiff. The SS Butterfly. We want to sneak off the Lofu. Well, stranger, I guess it's fate that we met each other here too. Take these. These are most precious magazines. I can clearly see that you do not know the touch of love, so you definitely need this. Stay strong, my dear friends. The last remaining ties we have to our families. If you take these, then the two of us will have nothing more to do with either of our families. Okay, so Rob was actually a guy. Okay, well. Alright. She's right. Take these as a testimony to our destiny. Well, I butchered the names. It was supposed to be the other way. But how was I supposed to know? Okay, how was I supposed to know? I can't read minds. So long, stranger. May you and your loved ones remain safe and happy until the universe ends. Well, it's probably gonna be pretty fast considering, you know, we have like an impending crisis on our hands where the giant tree just sucking the life force of this planet, little by little. But you know what, that's besides the point. You reach out your hand and touch the billboard. The moment your finger may... Oh, okay, wait. I can't do it again. Oh well. I guess I'll take it. Let me see something. Ooh, okay. Alright, let's go further. Let's see, what do we have? What do we have? Hi there, Yeti. Hopefully doing great. Alright, so, where's the next treasure? We collected all this stuff here, so... should be more in this direction, I believe. Oh, look at that.
Enemy ahead. Stay.
Not the biggest fan of these guys, but you know what? We're gonna beat them nonetheless.
Great.
Alright, let's start with the most annoying one.
Let's be friends. I'll free you from your chains. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Pretty nice, pretty nice.
Leave it to me.
Naughty child.
Alright, let's just focus on the minions first.
What a headache.
And then we'll deal with the boss.
I'll end your misery.
Nice.
Welcome, customers. Who's next?
Okay. Probably need a little bit of healing.
Sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
And Natasha's going next, so I'll save up the ult for a little bit. Just gonna use your skill for now.
Thanks.
That should be fine. Okay, let's go with the buff.
You know nothing of the survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
What a headache.
Okay, I don't want my boy to die, so
Just a little something.
it's a bit of a waste, but
Thanks.
I'll do it anyway.
Who's next?
Let's do it again.
That's better.
Time
Just to have him nice and full.
Don't mess with me. I'll free you from disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Okay, almost there, almost there. Probably don't need heal for now.
Welcome,
Should be okay. Oh, let's buff another Zyla.
What a headache.
Let's begin.
Seize the moment.
Alright, and finish it. Natasha, can you do it?
Don't mess with
Ah,
me. Who's next?
a little bit short. There we go.
Time well spent.
Oh, I can't check the stats. I mean, I'm not gonna use them, but probably used to know where I go. That's alright. Should be another treasure nearby, I believe. Yep, there we go. Let's fight a little bit more. See if we can get some more materials, because I haven't. I've been a little bit slacking, if you will, on the materials farming. Simply because I actually have plenty. Like, I never struggle for materials as of right now. At least not the ones that you don't need energy for to farm. I'm pretty alright on them. Same goes for credits.
I'll end your misery.
I'm pretty okay on them. But that's mostly probably only because I didn't build my second team yet. I only been working on my first one just to make it, you know, as strong as I possibly could. And so far, you know, it does pay off. Because we are pretty strong.
Don't mess with me. Seize the moment.
Now let's see, let's see. Let's go with the same strategy.
Stand down.
I feel like tomorrow we're actually gonna build the entire second team and just go through the Abyss equivalent of HonkaiStarRail. I forgot the name.
What a headache.
Because I feel like I can get pretty far. Probably, because my teams are good. I feel like with Luocha, I'll probably be able to beat it since I don't have the second healer right now. But I feel like, because my game plan, right? So Luocha comes out soon. My game plan is basically, where is it? This team, but instead of Welt, you're gonna have Luocha. And instead of Zyla, I'm probably gonna put Jeopard. That's kind of how my team is gonna function. And Clara is gonna be like my tank type, and kind of off DPS for Jin Yuan. Jin Yuan just gonna go in, you know, and Clara is just gonna be there to support him and protect him more than anything, because my man needs protection. Even though he's general, you know, the man still needs his protection. It's very important. Okay, I think we're done with this part. I'm pretty sure we collected everything we possibly could. So we can move on to the lower part of the map. I don't know what you're talking about. What level 4 blue... blue relics. What are you talking about? What kind of blasphemy are you trying to portray here? Are you talking about do you think I'm the kind of man that would have level 4 blue relics? Are you seriously taking me for that kind of man, Greg? How could you possibly assume that I would stoop so low as to having level 4 blue relics? I don't understand, Greg, where this accusation is coming from. I clearly never used blue relics in my life. I don't even know what you're talking about. This is clearly slander, and I don't appreciate it. Because, clearly, I never used blue relics in my life. I don't even know they exist, okay? I thought they're a myth. I thought nobody uses them. Pretty sure they don't exist. Because, you know, why would anyone use blue relics? It's clearly a very silly thing to do. And only a very silly man, which clearly is not me, would do something like that. That can't be me, you know. I pride myself of being a man of class, a man of standard, and a man that would never, you know, deceive or lie to others, you know. I'm a very truthful individual, you know. If you couldn't tell, I've never lied in my life. Not a single time, really. If anything, I'd say only truth and nothing but the truth. All the time. Do we have speed? Any speed, please? No? No? Well, okay, let's do this. So yeah, Greg, I don't know what you're talking about. Clearly there's no blues in sight, ever. There never were any blues. I think you just go mistaken, you know. I'm not the one to point out other people's mistakes usually, but I'm pretty sure you just go, you know, a little bit sidetracked. I'm sure you had good intention by possibly pointing out the little, you know, mistake that you thought I made. But in fact, I never did. In fact, it was all a very calculated move on my part to let's do this to, you know, prove that I don't know, use blue relics. Why would I ever do that? I clearly never did. Clearly, I mean, the proof is right here, you know. The proof is right in front of us. The blue relics do not exist. Lighting damage, yes, please. So yeah, as you can see, only purples and golds. That's all I'm using. I never used anything else. There was never blues even in my inventory. They just don't appear. I only get gold and purples clearly. Anyway, let's move on. Now that I proved my points, you know, I feel like we can move on with clear consciousness in mind, if you will. Alright, there you go. You see? In 2 moves, just like that. Okay. There we go. I think we're back. Excuse me about that. Jesus Christ, I think even the game didn't tolerate what just happened, you know? The game itself decided to, you know what? It was a little bit of a... As was too much. Lux cannot possibly make such hubris happening, not on my watch. That's what HonkaiStarRail said. You know what, fair enough. I think it's because I have the thunderstorm right outside my window. I'm not sure if you can tell. But it's very bad rain. And like thunder out there. So if I do get some DC, it's probably because of that. Apologies about that in advance. I was hoping it's not gonna happen. Anyway. Enough of that. Do let me know if the stream like shuts down for whatever reason again, because if it does, I'll switch to my Wi-Fi instead from the cable. because I feel like Wi-Fi is probably going to be a little bit more stable. At least while it's, you know, pretty much mayhem outside. Speaking of outside, today I I got pretty much almost drenched outside because, you know, it was really hot this morning. It was like 25 degrees. I went outside, you know, feeling good. Had a nice brisk run in the morning. Was feeling great. Went outside in a nice, you know, shirt and a pair of jeans, you know, as I usually do because my wardrobe consists of about 3 pairs of jeans and about 20 shirts. A few t-shirts mixed it there in between. And you know what? I was feeling great. Was going out. Didn't bring my jacket. I was like, well, why would I need one? It's clearly great weather. I was so mistaken. I never got pretty much I told you so done by the weather herself, you know? I was put in my place for being such a unprepared individual. And as soon as I came back home, I looked in the mirror and it looked like I crawled out straight from The Shining. It was terrible. But you know what? I had a nice shower afterwards and it's all good now. So yeah, that was my adventure for today.
Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
Which, you know what, I shouldn't be surprised considering I'm living in the probably one of the pound for pound most rain-inducing countries of the world. But I'm still somehow getting, you know, punished for it every single time.
Let's begin.
Well, that's okay. That's okay. Well, it is that bad, Greg, because the thing is, right? When it comes to weather, I learned to never trust the weather forecast because even if the weather forecast says there's going to be like absolute sunshine outside, I always used to be prepared. I always used to bring my jacket and everything, but I was just feeling really good, you know, in the morning. I was like, there's no way it's going to rain. There's absolutely no single chance that it's going to be raining. There's no single cloud in sight. I'll tell you what. And as soon as I was getting off work, which is about 5 o'clock, you know, the standard time, I went outside and it was just getting a little bit cloudy. I was like, not sure like that. Not sure I like that. So I was like, okay, well, it's not raining yet. You know, I was being a little bit optimistic. I was trying to be, you know, a nice sport about it.
Leave it to me.
So I kept walking, you know. I thought, you know what? I'll take my chances. I'm not gonna, you know, take bus or anything. I'm just gonna take my chances. I'm like, there's no way it's gonna rain. 5 minutes into the walking,
Let's be friends.
I feel my head getting damp, and I was like, I see.
Don't mess with
I see what's going on. Okay, well, I guess it's time for a light run. So I ran home in very heavy rain for about 20 minutes.
Seize the moment.
And yeah, it wasn't the most pleasant experience of them all.
Nothing of the wait. Survive.
In fact, it was very unpleasant because
Welcome, customers.
it was very strong wind as well. So not only did I get drenched, I also got cold
Disappear among the sea of
to
butterflies.
pretty much my bones.
Illusions of the past.
And yeah, it was an experience. Which didn't happen for the first time. I've been caught in thunderstorms before. But obviously I didn't learn my lesson. Clearly.
Don't mess with me.
So yeah, that was my adventure for today.
I'll end your misery.
It wouldn't be too bad if I was smart enough to at least have an umbrella or something, you know? As normal people do.
Fine.
But I forgot to bring mine.
Let's be friends.
And I didn't have one at work, so I used to have one. I used to put it in the drawer and, like, you know, take it out whenever there was rain. But I was like, it's summer. There's no way it's gonna rain, right?
We were supposed to attack yesterday.
How naive of me. How naive of me.
Begin.
That'll be nap time.
You see, that's what happens when you get overconfident.
Who's next?
That's what happens when you try to challenge the Mother Weather herself. She punishes you for your ignorance, if you will.
I'll free you from your disappear among the butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Anyway, what was it doing? Kind of goes on down for a little bit. Alright, let's see.
The weight behind survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
A nice little shred defense.
Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
Ooh, nice, nice.
I'll
But
end your misery.
I spent the entire day beforehand. I feel like
Welcome,
it
customer.
was a punishment because I had a relatively easy day at work. I didn't do much because it was like all my colleagues and my manager just went to, you know, some event that they were part of, and I was alone by myself in the office for a good 8 hours, and I was just like relaxing because there was nobody called, nothing happened, and I was like, okay, well, I'll just take my time and read some manga, which I did for 8 hours, and it was glorious. Oh, it was absolutely amazing.
Interesting.
So that's why I was in a great mood when I went out. And the great mood got tarnished almost immediately. By the weather. But that's okay. That's okay. You cannot win them all, you know? You win some, you lose some. Alright, let's see. I think we need to move into, like, the locked area right here, I believe. Wait. I think there's chest right here. If my memory serves me right, yes it is. There we go.
Interesting.
Interesting indeed. Okay, let's go to the next one. Let's find these little guys.
What a headache.
Is your Xyla like really cracked right now? Is she like 100 to 100% on both crit rate, crit damage? Because I mean, I'm sure your Xyla is stronger than mine at the very least, because I didn't really farm artifacts.
Don't mess with me.
So my is pretty much whatever I could scavenge in free stuff. Although I did get a really, really good one for what's the name? Those like ball thingies, like the
Who's next?
I'm not sure what they called, but the chain and like
Don't
ball
mess with me.
set. I got a very nice quantum damage one. I'll show you in a second.
Friends.
Alright, I want to kill that guy. She's gonna run away otherwise.
From your disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Nice.
Leave it to me. Stand down.
Okay, let's fight this guy. Ah, so annoying. I swear, these guys are gonna give me coronary at this point. Every single time they revive, I'm like, why? Why do you exist? There's no reason for you to exist.
Don't
Yeah, you
mess
do.
with me. I'll end your misery.
Okay, let's go here.
I'll free you from your disappear among the sea of butterflies.
Oh, let's just do. I know it's a bit of an overkill, but you know what? It's fine. Alright, Greg, let's see where you go. What you have to show me. I'll definitely join, Greg. I'll definitely join, because that man is legendary. Level 80, huh? I'm surprised you're not using... oh, never mind, never mind. I was thinking... I know you go faster light cone, but I forgot you got the one for erudition, not the hunt. My apologies. I thought you got the other one. The one that I have, which is the sleep one. What is it? This one. Which is actually a pretty good one. I thought it was not as good as I originally thought, But it's decent, especially if you compare like 1-to-1. It's not as good as max refinement ship, but you know what? On 1-to-1 is decent. Plus I go for free, so you know what? I'm not gonna complain. Okay, what do you have? Refinement 5. Remarkable. Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna swap out. If I have like more crit rate, I'm gonna swap out to that one. Because like, I feel like it's gonna be a very nice alternative depending on like what gear I get. Because this one is gonna be like for nice crit damage boost, and this is gonna be for crit rate. So whichever I'm gonna have more of at any given point, I'm gonna level up them both and just swap between them, pretty much. Whenever I need more crit rate or more crit damage. I feel like that's gonna be very nice. Let me see. Plus, I'm pretty sure the Dan Heng is gonna be Hunt, isn't he? So I'm gonna use it for him. For the Dragon Form one. Because I'm definitely gonna get him. What was I doing? Alright, I want to check your... sorry. Got distracted. But first, let me check your Jinyuan, because this is more important. This is where it truly matters. 4489, respectable, respectable. Energy recharge, you didn't do that. Effect hit rates, okay. Lightning damage, okay, 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 I'm listening. Right, I can't check the relics, which is a bit weird one. I don't understand why you cannot check relics. That's very strange to me. 52 to 139. Well, that's actually pretty good. A little bit of energy recharge in there. Quantum damage. Nice. Very nice. 9874. You didn't even max her. Interesting. I can check your relics, Greg, but I assume she's good. I assume you have some good stuff going on there. Well, Greg, what can I tell you? What can I tell you? You gotta grind, you know? You gotta put the grind in. Nah, I'm joking. I know it's tough. This is my one. So, I think we actually have similar attack. Like, what is yours? I think yours was around the same. Yeah, around the same. 4.4k. Mine's a little bit lower. Because yours level is higher. I feel like it's understandable. So, but my speed is higher because I supercharged my Xyla, because I wanted her to, you know, go fast, if you will. To put Sonic into shame. So I have a little bit of break effect going on, you know, 33%, which I feel like is nice, because, you know, she breaks enemies in half, pretty much. I have some quantum damage stuff going on, you know. Hunt, for now. Maxed, for now. Relics. I mean, this is like the only one that's good, because look at that. Attack, speed, crit damage, quantum bonus, you know, a defense in there, but you know what? Like, getting the main stat is so hard that I'm like, I'm happy with that. So I'm just rocking some, you know, basic stuff, nothing too exciting. Some speed boots, some crit rate chest, a little bit of you know, effect break here, and some you know, decent stuff. Nothing too exciting, but you know, my Xyla does a job. She does a job. That's what truly matters. I mean, Greg, it's rough to farm, but you know what? It's gotta be done. It's gotta be done. The thing is, unlike you, I didn't level up my second team, so I didn't get as many resources to pull in, and I also pretty much didn't farm any artifacts at all. Because, like, if you look at my artifacts, Were they? I found like very basic ones. I'm pretty sure I only did that one run that we did on Monday. That was like my first artifact run. So yeah, I didn't do any. Which is, you know, not the end of the world, but not the greatest thing either. Because artifacts are pretty important. Or relics, shall I say. Keep confusing them. Alright, there we go. What was that? Is Decepticons coming or something? I don't like that sound. Alright, one of those. Let's do it again. Let's test my, you know, erudition, if you will. And see if I can achieve greatness. Yet again. Yes, no worries, Greg. No worries. Take your time. It's probably gonna take a minute anyway. Before I figure out what I'm doing. Let me see. How about this?
Well figured out.
See? I'm getting better. I'm learning. Alright, what do we have?
Interesting.
A nice pair of boots. I'll take it. What else can we get? I probably should unlock this gate just, you know, in case I need to get back here for whatever reason. Let's see, is there any more treasure that can be obtained by me? Okay, is it like individually rotating one? Looks like it is. Alright, that's easy enough. Not too bad, not too bad.
Well figured out.
I always love when the world tells me that it's well figured out. You know, makes me feel accomplished. It's like, you know, like a proud dad compliment their kid. I feel very, you know, appreciated. Alright, I feel like we're done in this part. There's just a few more left, and then we go and move a little bit further in. Alright, let's see, let's see. I don't think I need anything. Oh, wait. Almost missed the chest. How could I? And I think that's all for the top part, so we can actually move down now. Oh wait, there's... I thought there was something else. Nothing here. Can break that. Whenever I see vases, I instinctively think I can break them. Which is probably not a good thing.
Interesting.
Next thing you know, I'm just gonna walk up to, you know, China shop and just start smashing with vases for no reason. Okay.
So you are afraid of me.
You know what, I'll put it on the altar for now. Unless it's like an elite boss monster, I'm just gonna use altar just to speed it up a little bit. Do not drag it out too much. Nice, nice.
Fast beyond.
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
I always feel bad for, like, you know, killing those little pigs. Because, like, they just cover in fear, they don't even attack you. And it makes me feel like I'm a villain. Which I'm not sure I like a lot.
Illusions of the past.
But you know what? They have a lot of treasure inside of them. And I cannot possibly leave it alone. Because where there's treasure, there's gonna be locks. Because I cannot possibly pass upon a gain to be gained, if you will. There we go. Okay. Ooh, what's that? Ah, just a book. Okay, nothing too exciting then. Let's see. Probably go here. Ooh, another one of those birdies. I'll probably just clear all the enemies just for some materials. In case I will need more. Which is unlikely, but you know, you never know. If Genshin told me anything, you always need more than you think.
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
The galaxy is vast beyond compare.
Alrighty. Anything else in here? No, okay. So let's guide this little friend to wherever he wishes to go. I could see that we deceived again for a little moment. Sorry about that, guys. As I said, not much I can do, unfortunately, about that. Unfortunately, the weather itself decided to, you know, hinder me, if you will. Fortunately, it doesn't last for too long, so it shouldn't be too bad. As I said, if it will persist, I'll try to switch the network.
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
That's what happens when you live in a godforsaken place like this.
I'm fine. Survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
Hey Liz, hopefully doing great. I can see you very excited, excuse me. Okay, did that one? Ah, we're going to pick up a package. That's interesting. That's kind of cool. Alright, little birdie, just give me a moment. Let me do this real quick. I'm doing alright. As I was telling Greg, you know, my adventure there I was going through today was being soaked in rain and almost getting caught in a thunderstorm. As well as spending the entire day reading. Why can't things just work, you know? It's a question I ask myself every day. Ooh, that's rough. Ooh, okay. Well. Ooh. It's great, Liz. Great to hear. As I said to Greg before, and some other guys in chat, I have a little bit of thunderstorm happening outside, so my connection not the greatest right now. But hopefully that's not gonna stop us too much. Okay. There we go.
Figured it out.
Yes, it did. It did. It completely negated the puzzles I already completed. But you know what?
Interesting.
It's fine. Who's that? Oh, I'm the president of Hexan's secret society. We're called a Hex Club. Have you heard of the Hexanicus? I have posed this question to countless people. Those I asked eventually began to learn about it. We saved by it, we moved by it, and became inspired by it. There are innumerable masterpieces in the artisanship commission, but never had there been appeased the resistance. The symbol is the artistry and workmanship of a craftsman. Until Hexanus disrupted the status quo. To us, the Hexanicus represents the heart and soul of craft masters, and the original intent of creation. Only with such a soul can one begin their first step to the road of mastery. We, who still walk the road of inevitability, experience joy and sorrow. But as long as the Hexanicus exist, we can look at the future with hope and smiles. Our society goal is to spread unforeseen joy and passion to all the people in the world through Hexanicus, to fill life with curiosity and euphoria. With utmost respect, the Hex Club. Where did you get my contact info? That's what I need to know. That's not important. What important is where that we found you. We noticed you have engaged with our Hexanicus devices multiple times and taken the treasure from the chests. That is our treasure chest. I call bluff on that because guess what? Finders keepers, and I was definitely the one that found it. So thank you very much. Do you have your name on it? I knew someone would try and lie their way out of it. We wrote our names there. You didn't read it properly, did you? You know we can report you to the Realm Keeping Commission. However, us, Hex Club, is a reasonable organization, I promise you, so long as you continue to play with our Hexanicus devices. We won't make a report. Also, if you complete all Hexanicus puzzles, we present you with a lifetime member the secret society. Is the chest still up for grabs though? That's what I need to know. Of course. That's part of the publicity budget. But here's a warning. If you want out, you have to reimburse in double. For as long as you continue to solve the Hexanicus, you'll be our brother from another mother. Hexanicus forever. Keep playing with his Hexanicus. We'll be in touch. Alright then, I'm gonna join Illuminati already. You know what? If it's gonna bring me treasures, why not? I might have to forsake my, pride and join some criminal organization, but you know what? If it has Stellar Jades in it for me, I might as well. Alright, I need to do all this stuff again. That's annoying. Oh well. If it must be done, it must be done. Alright, little bird friend, take me to the treasures unlike any. Show me the way toward the greatness. There you go. Interesting. So we're back right here. Nice. That's what I like to see. Okay. Where was that? Ah, never mind. Already marked it. Alright, so we explored this part, so we can probably move on to the left side. I feel like that's where all the rest of the treasure lies. How did I miss this chest? I guess I got it now, but that's a bit unusual. Right. I think I missed actually one in here. I think it was right here, I believe. Yes. Almost missed it. How could I possibly do that? Unbelievable. I think we're actually almost done with this map. I think there's only a few more left, and then we can move on to the next one, which is going to be pretty exciting. Heal up a little bit. And we go one more here. Okay, and we have just the last one to go. Which should be... Did I already collect this one? I assume I did. Alright, and that is all. For this map at the very least. We still have, I think, 5 more to explore. Unless you... Well, actually 6. No, 5. 5 indeed. Sorry. My math skills betray me sometimes. Okay, what's next should we do? I guess let's go in order. Just start here. Nice and easy. Let's see. There we go. Found it. Okay, so should be some sort of... There we have it. I was about to say there should be some sort of puzzle. Now, is it one of those that rotates just one at a time or multiple? One at a time, so that's easy enough. Oh wait. There we go. I'm getting better. I'm getting smarter at the puzzles. Yes, I do feel better. Liz, you know, stuff happens. It wasn't like I was dying or anything, but it wasn't pleasant. Let me just put it that way.
Interesting.
I was a little bit in and out most of the time. Like the first week was a bit blurry because I was pumped with like a lot of medication because I had a little bit of strong rejection to the first stuff they put inside of me, and they had to swap medication halfway through, and that kind of worked. So they pumped me with a bunch of morphine, and I was pretty much just, you know, high as a kite, if you will, for about 4 days in a row. But it was okay. As I said, not the worst thing in the world. Was definitely not pleasant, but could have been worse. Let me put it that way. because luckily I was able to get to hospital in time. It didn't get like progressively worse, so I relatively got scot-free, if you will. Some people have a much stronger reactions, and if they don't go to hospital on time, you know, bad things might happen. I mean, yeah, it happens, you know, happens. As I said, I'm not like super sickly when it comes to stuff like that, but that was my first time to actually go under knife, if you will, because I was relatively safe, I guess. Other than that, I never was like super ill, or I never had like any damage done to my body, I guess. Like the worst thing that I had was like, you know, just regular stuff like cold and whatnot, but I never had like serious debilitating stuff like this. And you know, it's fine now. I'm back to normal pretty much. It's nothing too complicated. It didn't like impact my daily life too much, so you know. Because maybe I didn't need it, you know. Maybe my body was like, nah, you don't need your panic spikes. You're too strong for that. It only slows you down. Maybe I'm gonna unlock my third eye for real now, you know. That stuff was slowing me down. And now can I achieve my true potential?
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
But yeah, thanks for worrying, Liz. I appreciate it. Yeah, it's just, you know, life for you. Sometimes you have bad things happening, and sometimes, you know... Well, actually, a good thing happened there, because as I said, I popped into Honkai for like a minute when I was semi-delirious. And I accidentally did some rolls on the standard banner, and I got a 5-star light cone, you know? And I was like, oh, well, okay, fair enough. And just had a good time, because I took it as a vacation, really, because all I was doing when I wasn't, like, half asleep to pretty much just read manga all day. And it was fun. It was fun. I won't forget, Greg, I won't forget. I'll do it right after I explore this map. Alright. What do we have? What do we have? I probably don't need to fight these guys, because they don't really give me anything, but, you know, I kinda have a niche. If I see an enemy, I gotta beat them. I mean, yeah, it was fine. As I said, the doctors were really nice, the nurses were nice. I didn't have any like issues whatsoever. It was more inconvenient in the sense of I couldn't be like truly comfortable, because you know it's a hospital. At the end of the day, you as much as it didn't bother me extensively, it was still, you know, I couldn't like relax and just do whatever I wanted. If that makes sense. But it was okay. Alright. Anything else in here? I still find these things very unusual. Reminds me of like dead space creatures. And I don't know if I appreciate that.
past.
Alright, let's see. I'll probably just skip them for now, unless I really need to fight them. Just so we can progress a little bit faster. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Ooh, another one. Don't mind if I do. Didn't mean to attack that guy. I wanted to break a vase, but you know what? I guess it's fate.
Illusions of the past.
So yeah, how are you guys? Did you do anything fun while I was gone? For majority of the time? Because as I said, for me it was mostly sleep and reading. I didn't even play games much because I wasn't like mentally capable.
The galaxy is vast beyond compare.
One. Nothing here. Okay, that's fine. Ooh, it's one of those elevators. I missed the cube. No. How could I do it? I need to go back. I missed the cube. No. I need to go back. Take me back. I shall solve that cube. I cannot leave it alone. It needs to be solved by me. Right, let's see. Don't worry, QB, I'm coming for you. Wait. Okay. Wait, what? Do I need... I need to go that way, I was about to say. Can I not solve it? Is game not gonna allow me to do it? Wait, not this way. How do I actually get there? It's a question. I see. Sneaky. I'm coming. Jean-Lee, don't you worry, I'm solving your cubes. I'll solve them all. Ooh, that is a tricky one. Interesting. Okay. Let me see. No, wait. Take it back. And then like this. And alright. That was a little bit of a doozy. But we managed to get it in the end. Ain't no cube gonna surpass me. At least for now. Okay, I can't go that way. Understandable. Let's move back to the elevator, I believe. That should be fine now. Alright, take me upstairs. Now I'm ready. Yeah, I did hear the Final Fantasy came out. I'm not sure if I'm gonna play yet. I did plan to, but I might wait till my vacation, because I do take some time off in like July. I might play it then, because I don't want to just start it and then not be able to finish it for a while, but I'll definitely check it out at some point, because I do like Final Fantasy games. They are very fun to me. Because I grew up with a lot of them. As a kid, I was a massive RPGs fan, and, you know, Final Fantasy was definitely up there as one of the greats, for me at least. Although I did hear that the new one is not really turn-based, so it's gonna be interesting to see how that plays out. Okay, you know what? Let's just go here. Right where I'm going. I'm gonna try to avoid the fights as much as possible.
Interesting.
I think I solved that cube before on one of the streams. Forgot to collect it. Yeah, it's nice. It's nice, Liz, definitely. I mean, I haven't had like a gaming session with my friends in a while. Like the last time I actually properly played with somebody else for like an extended period of time was during my Surprisingly League of Legends days, which was back in when I was like 18, I believe, maybe even 20. Like I feel like it was from 16 till. Actually, even earlier, maybe like 15, till my late teens, 19, early 20s maybe. But yeah, that was like when I would get with a bunch of friends on a like Discord call. I would fire up League, and we would just play ranked for 8 hours or 12 hours sometimes. You know, just go at it, just go ham, and it was fun. It was fun. I definitely wouldn't do it again though, but you know, it was fun at the time. Ooh, one of the little birdies. Alright, where do you want to go now? Oh, do I need to? I guess I don't have a choice.
Survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
I'm kind of wondering if those little piggies that appear like wildly, if they actually give you anything extra. Because I didn't really notice. I know they give you Snowjays when you kill them for the first time if they're like alone, but I'm not sure what they do in fights. Because like by the looks of it, there's nothing too different, but maybe it's just me. Oh, hey there, Savik. Hopefully doing great. Ooh, let's see. Where you gonna lead me, my little pigeon friend? I assume, well, it's actually more of a crane. No, look at it.
Interesting.
Interesting indeed. Anything else exciting here? What did that do? Ah, I see. I was about to say, did it do anything? I guess let's go upstairs. Whiplash is a decent movie. I know the one you're talking about, Savik. I watched it before. It's pretty good. I was planning to play the demo, but as I said, I just didn't get to it yet. I probably will play actually today just to see what it is. Because, as I said, I'm very interested in it. Because the last Final Fantasy I played was the remake of the 7, I think? Like the good one. And that was fun. So I'm definitely looking forward to the new one. Wait, did I just get back to the same place? I think I did. I think I did. I'll just use the waypoints because this map is a bit confusing to me. My poor brain cannot cope with it. Too many stairs. That's what I say. Well, who needs that many stairs? Who built this place? How many stairs does one man need? Clearly the answer is not this many. In fact, I'd say don't need stairs at all. Just build a ranch house style, you know, place. Just flat, everything. That would make navigation so much easier. Truly, stairs are the greatest enemy of mankind. Stairs is what slows us back. The day man invented stairs is when the civilization took a step back. In fact, 10 of them. If not 100. Ah, truly disappointment. But you know what? You can't win them all. Ooh, I spy with my little eye. A little treasure. I do agree with that one, Savik. Slopes as a way to go. I like my elevation points to be maximum 20 degrees, you know? If it goes beyond that, I'm like, no, you lost me.
Survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Don't even get me started on the ladders, okay? Ladders are like vertical stairs and truly a sin against man.
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past. Just a little something.
I mean, hopefully, I looked at the weather forecast, and apparently it's gonna be rain tomorrow and thunderstorm on Sunday. So I was like, well, I'm staying home for sure. So yeah, I'm just gonna, you know, do stuff. Probably. That's alright. That's alright.
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Oh, that's great to hear, by the way, Savik. I'm glad you enjoying yourself. Because I definitely missed it as well. I miss the times when we used to hang out every single day when I was less busy. But hopefully, from now on, I can actually do that again. Because I round up some stuff that I needed to finish. And hopefully, from now on, I actually don't need to do anything or go anywhere. So that should be nice. Because I definitely got tired of, you know, going places and needed to do stuff. Alright, that's nice. Getting some 4-star relics, which I'm most likely not gonna use, but you know what? A nice XP. That's what it's all about. Nothing else here, I'm pretty sure, so we can just keep moving on. Yeah, I mean, you know, it is, but I'd rather not be, you know, sent to places I don't really want to go. Because when I started working at it, it wasn't really part of my job description either. There, I would be sent out all across Britain just for no reason, really. Just to go on like meetings and whatnot, because I'm like, do I really need to go?
Interesting.
And the answer is no, but, you know, I can't really say no. So it is what it is. Alright, let's see. That's fine. Nah, that's alright, Savik. As I said, it's not so much that I'm too busy, it's more like I just get so unbelievably tired that I just don't want to bore you guys, you know, after a rough day. Because I try to, you know, make it at least somewhat engaging, because I don't want you guys to, you know, just come here and hear me like almost falling asleep. I like to make it at least somewhat engaging, so you have at least a little bit more fun. Luckily, it doesn't happen too often that I'm so tired that I don't want to stream. It's just more of I wasn't able to as of late. But as I said, from now on, I'm pretty sure I'm fine. At least till the end of summer.
Interesting.
And as I said, I'm gonna have a bit of a vacation. Because my entire, like, office people go to an event in July. So I was permitted, if you will, to just take some time off. So I was like, well, I did a bunch of work. Can I take some time off? And they were like, yeah, sure, fine. Dude. I was like, great. Because, like, I went to a bunch of places for them, and it's like, well, I did my part. Can't expect more from me. But, yeah. Should be nice. I'm taking, like, I think from 10th till 17th or something. And that's my birthday on 16th of July, so I'm gonna plan something fun for you guys. Maybe a day before, because I'm not 100% certain what I'm doing on 16th, but I might be able to stream, you know, at least for a few hours, maybe on an evening. But we'll see. Because I'm usually not really the time to celebrate that stuff, but, you know, I might come up with something fun. Because I don't drink, so to me it's gonna be like, it is what it is. Hi there, Alex. Hopefully doing great. I never really played Fortnite, Savik, because I was never really into shooters to begin with. I played a little bit of PUBG, so I'm not really up to date on like all the new stuff that's coming out in those types of games. I mean, I'm not like opposed to trying them, it's more like I'm not really like a hardcore type of gamer that way, you know? I like my Dark Souls games, but when it comes to like competitive shooter games, I'm more of a laid-back person. I couldn't say the same when it comes to MOBAs or like MMOs, because then I'm like getting into it. I was crippling addicted to a lot of MMOs as a child, to the point where I would sacrifice my own well-being really to grind for items. So to tell you like a little story, I know it's a little bit off topic, but there was one time, right, when the expansion of Lich King came out. I'm not sure if you guys would know, but I'll explain to you in the most easiest way possible. So when the new expansion comes out, right, there's first-time achievements for certain things like level, clearing certain dungeons and stuff like that. And there's also like certain items that only one person can get. And when the new stuff happens like that, majority of the time new people start to grind for the best gear, right? I wasn't ever really like super competitive when it came to like world first stuff, but I was competitive when it came to obtaining the best gear, because I always wanted to be, you know, top of the line. I wanted to be able to smack people, you know, stuff like that. So I go with a bunch of friends and went to grind for a very time-consuming and probably not worth item that took me a long time to get. But it was, I think it's called Frostmaw. It was like an axe that you get by defeating like a super difficult raid a lot of times and doing like a bunch of quests in between. So I remember, in order to get it, I spent a month of pretty much being sleep deprived. I spent like maybe 2 to 3 hours daily to sleep and grind for it. When I was like 11, maybe 12. And by the end I got it. Right? But I was so unbelievably exhausted that I wasn't even happy that I got it. It was just more of a relief that I don't need to do it again. And that's how much I was addicted to those types of games. I'm not anymore. As you can tell, I'm more laid back now. I mellowed out with age. And I'm not as competitive. It was the same with League, really, because how should I put it? I hate losing, right? I'm pretty sure nobody likes losing, but like I hated losing to a competitive level where like if there's a skill-based game, I'm not as salty if it's like, you know, gacha type games or whatnot, but if it's like a skill-based game like League or, well, WoW was not really skill, it's more like if you like have items, you better. But take League for example, right? In League, if you're good, you're good. It doesn't matter like who your elo is or if you're like specifically good in multiple lanes. If you're like good in one thing and you can prove it, that's all you need. And I did a lot of training, if you will, in order to be good, which is a good thing because I worked for it. I didn't just, you know, was born this pro god gamer that you see before you that clearly knows where he's going right now and no lost at all. But yeah, I was doing a bunch of that, struggling a lot because unfortunately I was not that great at the beginning. Okay, I was struggling to get out of silver tier, which, you know, majority of people do. It's very hard if you never played MOBAs like I did back in, you know, 2014, 15 or whatever. And I spent a long time training until I found a group of people that would carry me. And after that, I was like, I'd rather get carried than be good myself, you know, because why be good when you can get a lot of good people that can be good for you? But they were good friends of mine, and we played a lot together, different games, but in particular they were good at League because they were all in like Masters tier or Diamond tier, and I was like always in I was constantly in Plat, right, or Gold, you know, when I wasn't too good. And I reached Diamond consistently later, like years later, and I did get to Masters once. Was obviously a lot of people carrying me, but you know what? I'm not going to I'm not gonna say that. But yeah, I was very competitive because even though I wasn't great, I was still trying my best. But the problem was, I'm the type of person that, if I don't have fun, right, I don't get enjoyment from it. So if I don't get fun at all, I start doing weird things. I start making fun for myself. So sometimes, you know, in League, if you ever played, there's certain bosses that you can kill, right? And usually, it is a job of a jungler, right? A jungler is a person that goes and, you know, initiates the fights or like tells people, you know, let's go kill the dragon, let's go kill the baron, you know, let's go raid whatever. And he usually initiates the fights as well, like the top laner. I usually always play AD carry or mid laner. And if I got bored, right, I would just jump my lane and go to the forest, either hunt the jungler or just kill the mobs, because I was so unbelievably bored. Because like I was a very eccentric player, if you will. My KD ratio was off the charts, if you will. I always had positive one, but that positive came with a pretty big negative attached to it, because it was like all my games had at least something like 10-5, you know, 10-5-2, 16-10-9 or something like that, you know. Which is not a good thing, but you know what? You know what? I was like, as long as I'm not in the minus, as long as that second number is no bigger than the first one, I'm good. I'm good. So, so yeah, you know what? If you don't have fun in a game, invent your own fun. That's what I say. And obviously my friends were too happy with that. But you know, since we were friends, they would understand that I have a ADHD crippled brain and I need to have fun. Otherwise, you know, I get sad. So yeah, it was fun times. I'm surprised boys they didn't want to play with me after like. So I came back to League briefly in like when COVID struck, right? And I messaged those guys I used to play with because we weren't friends in real life, but we were like, you know, relatively decent friends online. And I haven't spoke to them in like a year or so. And I was like, I messaged them. I was like, hey guys, guess who's back? I'm like, oh no. After like annoying them for about you know, a few days, they were like, fine, let's go play again, fine. And I looked at their profiles, all of them in Masters tier, and I'm like, okay, well, I'm gonna feed. I straight up told them, well, guys, I'm a professional feeder this day, so guess what? It's not gonna be victories for us today, but guess what? I'm gonna still try my best. I played like 10 games. My score was like 5-5-2, almost on all of them, or like 5-6-2, you know? I was still killing people, but I was dying more. And, yeah, it was interesting, but, you know, after not playing for a while, I lost my touch. A limited touch, but a touch nonetheless. But yeah, it was fun. I had a nice get together with them, had a nice conversation. We still keep in touch every now and again, but one of them actually went to become a professional for one of the like British teams. He became like one of the core players. And that was like, well, damn. Good for you, man. And yeah, the other guys just doing their own stuff as well. It was nice, Because I had a bunch of friends like that when I was younger, because when I was a kid, I wasn't very socially gifted, if you can believe that. I know it's tough. It's tough to believe, looking at me now, this glorious, you know, orator himself, right before your eyes, but it wasn't always the case. Sometimes I was a little shy. And what I did to combat said shyness was I I interacted with a bunch of people online. I would get into like voice calls, and since I was always fairly tall, my voice was deeper than other kids, so people usually didn't suspect I was like 13 or 14, you know. People think that I was like 18 at a time, which played better for me, because nobody wants to talk to a child, let's be real. Nobody wants to, you know, talk to 12-year-old kid as a grown-up man. It probably wasn't very pleasant for them. But I was like, I just want to make friends, okay? Can I join your voice chat, please? And I was like, okay, fine, you can. I was like, thank you. I'll make sure to behave. I felt like I was in the school, you know, just trying not to cause trouble. But it was an interesting experience, because, you know, the more you put yourself out of your comfort zone, the better you become and stuff like that, and that's what I learned. So I talked with a bunch of strangers, and somehow I didn't get, you know, catfished or something. Yeah, it was interesting. I remember one time, speaking of World of Warcraft, one time when I was 13, I think, I went to a raid with a bunch of people that were much older than me. They were like in their early 20s, mid 20s, somewhere in the early 30s. And it was like a 12 group raid, right? And I was the only person that didn't speak because I was terrified. I was like, there's just a bunch of grown women and men. And I'm like, I don't know what to say. And the worst part was that I was so nervous, right? That I was messing up a lot. I was so well, I guess scared is not really the right word, but I was so like intimidated to an extent that I was like mute the entire time. And looking back, I'm surprised they tolerated me, because I was messing up so bad that the entire raid team would wipe out multiple times because of me. And it didn't help that I was playing one of the hardest classes, which is Rogue. And I was supposed to be the one to, you know, be the damage dealer, and I didn't do well. But that was a good experience, you know, to get a little bit more confident in myself, because if I wasn't shy that much, I probably would have done much better. But just because my nervousness took the best of me, I was messing up a lot. And you know, now I can look at it as a pleasant memory of the past. But at the time, I was horrified, because I thought that those guys will, like, you know, never want to play with me ever again. And at the time, I was in a really good guild as well. And those people were like super good as well. And I was like, well, I messed it up. And my good friend, who was a bit older than me, I think it was like 15 at a time, he talked to a group leader at a time, and he was like, look, he's nervous, he's a bit shy, just don't be too hard on him. And they're like, understandable, no worries. And the person like DM'd me later and was like, look, it's perfectly fine, just, you know, just get a little bit more experience and come back again, and we'll do it again. And I was like, thank you, I'll go. And you know, that was fine, but that was like the first experience where I was like terrified, because I was surrounded by adults, and my friend wasn't in the group, by the way. He was just, you know, a member of the same guild, and he was a pretty high-ranking one. He was like one of the officers, so, you know, people listened to him, unlike me. And yeah, he solved it for me, and I was like, great. But yeah, and that pulled me off doing raids for like a month. I was just huddling in the shadows, trying to grind some gear. But yeah, I have a bunch of stories like that. It was my childhood was very eventful, not in real life, but in games, because I was what I mostly did. And, you know, I turned out great, as you can tell. Turned out great. Anything else in here? No? Alright, that's fine. Well, let me double check. So, there should be one more, I believe. Let me double check the map. How did I get all the way here? You know what? I'm not gonna ask that. I think I need to go this way, I believe. Nah, it's irrelevant. I mean, it's much easier if you talk to people they already know, because it's very hard to communicate with strangers. I'm the first one to admit that, because I was struggling with that a lot as well. Because the problem that you face when you're talking to people you don't know is you don't know how they will react to whatever you say. So, for example, you might make a joke, right? That in your group of friends is completely normal and like it would be treated as a joke, but somebody else might get offended by it and, you know, be like, well, I didn't find that funny, and you might get scared because of that and be like, oh, I'm sorry. And stuff like that. You know, I perfectly understand that. I've been in that type of situation before, and it's not pleasant. But as long as you're in a group of at least people that you somewhat know, it's much easier. I mean, I never had people flirt with me on my work, but I definitely had people that were much nicer to me because of the way I talk, if that makes sense. Females especially. I never had a rude female talk to me, let me put it this way. It's not because I'm trying to, you know, put up an act or anything, just the way I talk, but, you know, happens. And men do as well, you know. I never had like a necessarily rude person on the phone, with me at least. But maybe, as I said, maybe it's just natural charm that I have about me, you know. No, I'm just joking. But yeah, it's rough. It's rough. Because as I said, confidence comes with practice, and sometimes you need confidence in order to do practice. Because it's not the easiest if you don't have predisposition to orative type stuff, if you will. Not everybody's born as Luocha, that's all I'm saying, you know. Because that man can talk a devil into, you know, giving him his soul. But no, everybody's like that. I know it's real, but you know. It happens. It happens.
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past. That's better.
So yeah, I mean, as I said, if any of you guys, just as a genuine advice, if you're not satisfied, let me put it this way, if you're not satisfied with the way you interact socially, I'd say just do it more. That's kind of the easiest way to improve. And if you don't feel comfortable doing it in real life, as I said, do it online. Because the great thing about doing it online is people don't know you, right? Well, to an extent, I mean, to an extent people don't know you, right? I wouldn't say to be fake, that's probably not a good thing to do, but as long as you're genuine, right? People most likely will get attached to you, one way or another, because people can sense if somebody's being unsincere, I guess. And if you just, just approach people with kindness in mind, or, at least no hostility, they most likely will not reject you. It's not always the case. Some people are, not good people, to put it bluntly, but, you get to meet those types of people all the time, and not much you can do about it. But as long as you just be genuine, and I say, talk to people that have similar interests. So for me, it was games. For you, it might be like music, or I don't know, like art maybe. Anything really. Manga, anime. Could be JoJo for all I know, but as long as you have common interests or hobbies, it's much easier to connect with people. Because then you can talk about stuff that you like both, and grow attached that way. That's how I made a lot of my online friends at a time. Granted, I don't keep up with all of them, but I did have them at a time when I didn't have a lot of real life friends. And that's how you become more confident, to the point where you actually can meet people and interact with them easier. It's not for everyone though. It's not for everyone. I perfectly understand that. In my case, I forced myself. Not everybody can do that. And I am perfectly aware of that. Because one thing when, you hear me say stuff like this and be like, oh, well, yeah, I guess. And then you just actually being in that kind of situation and talking to somebody that you don't know and like getting terrified on the inside. And be like, Lux, you told me to do it, but I'm scared. I'm like, it's okay. It's okay. We all been scared at one point. Nobody comes out of the womb, being this Jean-Lee himself, except Jean-Lee, clearly. Just being the perfect man that he is. We all have flaws and we gotta work on them. Just like I have a flaw of not being able to solve puzzles, but you know what? I work on it. I put some improvement time to make sure they improve. Sometimes it's successful, sometimes it's not. Okay. Interesting. Okay. This is a doozy one. Okay, I think I got it. Yeah, there we go. Okay. They gave me a little bit of, thinking time that I need to perform. I mean, fair enough, Liz, fair enough. I mean, the thing is, I have this, like, professional voice I use, which has, been working out great for me so far. Because, I'm blessed with decent vocal cords myself, and, gotta use them for all they're worth. But yeah, it's definitely a good practice. Like, working in an environment where you actually need to talk to people that you don't know is not a bad thing necessarily. Unless, as I said, you don't want to do that. Because If you don't, I perfectly understand why, because it's not easy. Alrighty. I think no. Is it? No, I don't think it's here. Is it? No, I need to go down and to the left. There we go. I think it's here. Let me double check. Alright, yeah. Found it. I'm consulting the map to make sure that I don't actually go to places I'm not supposed to go. Oh wait, I need to go down. No. I'm very surprised. How do people navigate stuff when maps didn't exist, you know? It's very unusual to me. Alright, so this one's solved, so that's fine. Is that one solved? Yes, okay. I think we're actually almost done with this map. I think there's a few more left in the middle. And then we'll probably take a little bit of a break and do some simulated universe runs, sorry. My tongue got a little bit twisted there. Just to break it up a little bit. It should be fun. Fair enough, Liz. I mean, I like to stay in my cave as well, you know? Away from the world. Because I don't know, I mean, as I said, I'm not like extroverted, I'd say. I'm very introverted, but I do have extroverted tendencies that I developed myself, if that makes sense. Because I like spending time with people, but if I would put into perspective to you, my social energy is like an HP bar, you know? Or like a mana bar in an RPG game, right? The more skills I use, the lower it gets. So the more interactions I do, the less skills I can cast in order to, you know, progress the story. And if I exceed the limit of my, you know, mana points, I get a little bit agitated, a little bit, you know, cranky, if you will. And yeah, it's not good. But as long as I don't go over there, or as long as I take a break, I'm all good to go yet again. And it's kind of how I feel regarding social interactions a lot of the time. Not always. There's some exceptions here and there. If I'm hanging out with people that I genuinely like, or genuinely enjoy the company of, I don't feel that fatigue. Sorry. My brain's rotting. But yeah, it's only happens when I'm like in a group of people that I don't really know or don't really particularly want to hang out with, which happens every now and again, but it's not like a common occasion. So, you know, it's a trait. I'd say it's a skill, really, more than anything, or a talent, if anything. If you can just interact with people non-stop and don't get tired, because, as I said, I can't do that. I need some time alone every now and again. If I'm constantly surrounded by people, I would probably be angry all the time. Which is probably hard to believe, considering I'm pretty laid back, but, you know, I'm angry on the inside, not on the outside. I don't just, like, you know, as soon as my MP drops to the 0, I start, you know, like, flipping tables, running around, punching people. Just going full King Kong mode on them. No, that doesn't happen, but, you know. Alright, let's see. There should be one more chest in here. I can hear a chest somewhere. Let me see. Is it not here? Yeah, there is chests there, so how do I get to it? So I need to move this one. What would that be? Let me see, is it down here? Alright, this is where Locke says, you know, one brain cell shines its best. Okay, is this one? No, that's not the right one. Okay. Actually, wait, maybe? No, this... Can I move it more? No, I can't. Okay. So I need to move that red one somehow. Let me see. So I guess I need to go to that. Bear with me, guys. Oof. As I said, been improving in puzzles, as you can tell. I'm clearly better than I ever was. Ooh. Is that it? I think so, actually. Let me see. I think I can also go from... Not from there, but from the other side. Can I know? So... Yeah, I can go from there, so... Oh, didn't mean to do that. Ooh. I mean, there's no shame to, you know, living in cave, you know? As a night creature myself, who doesn't really like outside that much. I know it sounds bad, but you know what? I can't deny the truth. Being, you know, cave dweller is nothing to be ashamed of. If anything, it's everything to be proud of. I'm very confused at what I'm doing wrong. How do I get there? So, it's this chest, right? So I need to get in there somehow. But how do I do that? Okay, so I need to move that cubes over there and then... I think I got it. Let me see. I think I need to move this one to the right. And I think after that, we're gonna be in the clear. Yeah, I think this is it. Let me see. It only took me, what, like 15 minutes? Clearly a task well done. Okay, yeah, we're going down here, and then here, and then here, and there we have it. Whew. Well, that definitely wasn't an easy one. It was a little bit of a doozy, if you will. But we completed it. Which is all that matters. It's not about how you accomplish the task, it's about you accomplishing the task in the end. Okay, I think we're actually done with this part, so... we have only this big one to complete, and this one. And then we can call it a day, so... to break it up a little bit... let's go do some... simulated universe runs. So last time I attempted this one, and I unfortunately failed, not because I was too weak, but because the buff that I got went great. So this time, hopefully the RNG is not gonna mess with me and actually give me the good stuff. Otherwise I'm not gonna be very happy. Let's do this one. I like breaking stuff, so...
disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
This should be fun. We're gonna do a bit of a grinding session, if you will, against Kafka.
Survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
I mean, it's not really down to the luck, it's more of a...
Illusions of the past.
whether you are fortunate enough to obtain the right stuff, because I guess it is down to luck now that I say it like that. As you can see, sometimes you don't get the said luck. Let's do this one. I like the break to be higher. There we go. 2 out of 3, not too bad, not too bad.
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Alright, what do we have? What do we have? Let's do that one. Path of Abundance is like my favorite one so far, just because it makes clear so much more consistent, I guess. And easier, really. Because like Hunt is the best for DPS for me, but I don't know. Just something about the, you know, heals makes me feel safe, secure. It makes me feel like I'm wrapped inside of a Zhongli shield. And it's a feeling unlike any. As that is the true meaning of protection. Let's do this, you know what? Get a bit more blessings in me. Ooh, okay. Let's do this one actually, because this one's actually pretty good. Considering I will have an extra life. It's definitely not a bad buff to have.
Stay.
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past. Nap time.
These guys are definitely not my favorite. Be annoying to deal with, but at least they don't summon, you know, minions as a bunch of other ones.
Illusions of the past.
Survive or be destroyed.
Will give my brain a nice break from all the puzzles. Because I definitely reached my capacity for the time being for them. That box one almost broke me. Which, you know, probably is not too hard. No, I don't think so. I know the Kazuha is out now, And that's about as much as I know. Unless it's Doltra though, I'm not too excited. Because I want that man. Unless it's like another, you know? Unless it's like Vodka or something. Because if Vodka comes in, I'm like, yes, please. I'm interested and I'm coming in whole and ready. Because, you know, I can't possibly pass on a man like that. You kidding me? John Lee wouldn't be proud of me. All three of these are bad, but I guess that one is the least bad. I'm not interested in those. I already have Scaramouche and the other three, it's whatever. I'm not a meta slave, so I'm not getting Kokomi. I'm only a slave to a class and dignity, which I have abundance on, as I only summon for the greats. Not because they're strong, but because they are, you know, very, very, you know. They're very John Lee-like. Let me put it this way. Let's do this. I mean, Scaramouche is great. I love my the little boy is awesome. I like the flying. I feel like he makes a game much more fun. He's like Kazuha, but better when it comes to flying, you know? That's fun. Let's see. What do we have? Damage, action. Let's do this. No such thing as too much damage. Nice. I'm actually curious how much Star J's we actually collected after almost 2 hours of farming. Because it better be at least, you know, 1,000. Otherwise, I'm gonna be depressed.
Illusions of the past.
Survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
I mean, you have a goal, Liz, and I respect that. I'm just too weak of a man to do that, you know? I can't save up that long. I need my boys. And girls, really. Depending if I like the character. To, you know, keep me engaged and protected. As great as the man himself is, he will understand if I only have him as C0.
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Because, I mean, the only next character that I will be excited for is probably Vodka, or, as I said, my boy, the mad scientist himself, the Doltra. The Big D, as I would like to call him.
Just a little something. Think nothing of it. Who's next? Disappear among
Those two will definitely be on my priority list, but I don't know. I still kind of want Kazuha, so I might try to go for him, but we'll see. I might just cheekily get him on the side, you know, account, just to have him, you know. So whenever I feel like I want to jump around a little bit. Because as I say, I do have Scaramouche, so there's that. Alright, nice. Going smoothly so far.
Survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
I mean, to be fair, you already have only C5, so, you know, I'm pretty sure you've proven your loyalty enough. I only have my C0, but what a glorious C0 that is. Increase the amount. Let's do that. Let's do this. Still need more. Let's do this. Alright, let's move on, let's move on. To be fair, as I said, I'm not a big Constellation fans to begin with. Because Constellations to me are kind of like, you don't really need them.
There is no other choice.
And if you do need them, then the character is not that good. It's like, characters like Hu Tao, for example, she needs to have C1 to be good. Well, let me rephrase it. She needs her C1 to be twice as good, you know? And in that case, I'll be like, yeah, if you want Hu Tao, and you know, you're a big fan, go for C1. But when it comes to, like, characters like, I don't know, Kazuha, for example, right? Like, yeah, his C1, C2, C6 make him incredibly strong, but do you need it? No, you don't. You're already full package as is. Although I do say that his C1 is really good, and C2 is even better. And at C6 he becomes a DPS himself, so you know what? Maybe I'm wrong. Now that I think about it. I'm still staying by my words. Hey there, Greg. Hope you didn't fall asleep too badly. And if you did, I hope you had a nice rest.
Survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
I did heed to your advice. I'm doing Simulator Universe right now, as you kindly asked me to. Oh, I see. I hope it's nothing too bad.
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
You know what helped me when I'm down? Having a nice cup of green tea.
Or be destroyed.
Nothing quite like it, Gregory. Greg, if you want to, you know, just soothe your soul, soothe your mind, and soothe your body, make a nice cup of green tea, a little bit of lemon, a little bit of honey. You're gonna be a reborn man. You're gonna feel like you became Zhongli himself. At least for the 5 minutes that you're gonna drink it. After that, I cannot guarantee anything, but you know what? For those 5 minutes, you're gonna feel like the deity himself. Jokes aside, I hope you're actually doing well. In general, I hope it's nothing too serious.
Survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
Who's next?
Oh no, that's perfectly understandable, Liz. As I said, you're making him proud, and that what truly matters.
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past. That hurt.
Ooh, this is a bit of a rough one. I mean, we're doing well, but still, I don't really like those burns. I mean, I like playing with fire, but I didn't really want to get burned, you know? I wanted to get the prize without the aftermath of it. I want to get the thrill without actually becoming a pyromaniac myself. What am I talking about? I don't know, but
Or be destroyed. There is no
I had a point in this somewhere. Alright, what do we have? What do we have? That's actually a good one. That makes Natasha a full AoE healer, which is good. Let's go with this. Was a cheese. Nothing quite like a, you know, purple and... Nothing quite like a purple and blue block of cheese to, you know, start your day with. Makes you feel alive, if anything. Right before you're probably not gonna be... Because you're probably not gonna be alive for long after you eat it. If I do know my cheeses, usually blue means either very expensive or probably expired. And purple, I don't even know what that means. I'm afraid to, you know, ask, really. And those two combined, I don't know about that, Chief. I mean, Greg, I never had a pet myself, but you know, if I could give you advice, which I know you didn't ask, but just in general, just to know, you know, bum you down, I always would think about just to be glad that they were there for you when they did, and to not be sad because they're gone, but be happy because they were there. And that's kind of how you gotta interpret life sometimes. Unfortunately, you know, it's not all good and positive in life. Sometimes there's bad things happening, but it's gonna be good ones as well. And hi there, Jeff. I hope you're doing great. Haven't seen you in a while. Big man, I hope you know, not afflicted by any alignment yet again. I hope your health is great and you as fit as a fiddle, as they say. Let's do this. Let's go with this. A little bit Xyla buff. This should be good. What do we have here? Okay, let's do that one, because that one's very important for Kafka fight. I do need remove of debuff. No pause shall be left untouched. Might as well call me the pod destroyer, because I ain't gonna leave them all. A single one. Let's just enhance these two and be on our way. Right, it's Kafka time.
ahead. No harm in trying.
Alright, let's see. I'm gonna do it manually.
Illusions of the past.
No, wait. Didn't mean. Okay, now I'm gonna do it manually.
Fight is won.
Let's see how it can go. What could possibly go wrong?
Or be destroyed.
He says as he's probably about to lose.
Let's be friends.
Leave it to me.
Nap time. What a headache.
How did I not kill them?
Not so fast. I'm okay.
Alright, fine.
Free you from your disappear among the sea of butterflies.
Now this is surely gonna kill you. Yeah, it is. Okay, good, good. Now it's just you and me, Kafka. We're gonna have a good old-fashioned mono v mono. Just you and me.
Don't mess with me. What a headache.
Okay, that's fine.
Naughty child. Nap time. Don't mess with me. Disappear
So far, so good.
butterflies.
So far, so good.
Welcome, customers.
Alright, the buff's still there.
Leave it to me.
Nice.
Nothing that will survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
Right, we're doing pretty well. Doing pretty well. Nothing too exciting, but you know what?
1,000 wonders. Finest.
We're probably gonna be okay.
What a headache.
I say probably very nervously, if you will.
Let's begin.
Ooh. Okay.
Nap time.
I'm gonna save that for later.
Something for everybody. Pay for that. I'll free you from disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
No CC so far, which is good. That's good. Because confusion is one of the worst debuffs. It annoys me greatly.
Leave it to me.
Don't mess with me. Not so fast. How does that feel? See you later.
I'm not gonna use this because she's almost dead, and plus I already have the passive one coming, so this should be okay.
Time for a shot. Nap time. Zoning out. I can read it.
I'm gonna save that for next round.
Leave it to
Ooh,
me.
almost there, almost there.
Who's next?
There we go, the first one's down.
Take a guess.
It was a lot of effort. We not even halfway there.
Nothing of the weight. Survive or be destroyed.
A nice little defense reduction, nice. You love to see it.
I'll free you from disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past. Naughty child. Let's be friends.
Okay, buff.
1,000 wonders.
Another buff.
Fight is one.
A little bit of nice barrier shred.
Welcome, customers. Don't mess with me.
Okay. Let's see where you go, Kafka.
Something for everybody. Ready? I'll free you
That's
from
alright, not too bad, not too bad.
butterflies.
As long as she doesn't confuse us, that's all that matters. Because my characters don't like to be confused.
Don't be scared.
I'm already scared. I've been scared about 5 minutes ago, as soon as I started fighting you, Kafka. Pretty sure you're a very intimidating woman,
Leave it to me.
and you know, it's just natural.
Seize the moment.
Just like when I look at John Lee, I feel nothing but, you know, deep respect and thirst. All of a sudden, you know, parched. Every single time I look at his deep amber eyes. Same thing happens, but for a different reason with you.
A while. Nap time.
When I look at you, I get the same feeling as when I look at Yellen.
I can help.
And not sure if I'm into it, but you know what? It is what it is.
You know nothing of the
Okay,
There is no other choice.
Welcome, customers. Don't mess with me.
On the outside or inside, Jeff? Because if it is on the outside, we might have a bigger issue than I thought.
Free you from your disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Leave it to me.
1,000 wonders to raise yours. Fight is fun. What a headache.
Don't you be there starting a zombie apocalypse, Jeff. We're not ready yet. We've been just through one already. If only a year ago. We don't need another one so soon.
Don't mess with me. Let's be friends. I'll free you from your chain. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
But yeah, as Liz said, I hope it's nothing too bad. I'm cracking up jokes, but I hope it's nothing too serious.
So you are afraid of me.
Okay. Last phase.
Who will it be? Time for a shot.
Oral one. I do remember doing some of those. I mean, the way I prepared for my is like I just spoke into the mirror to myself and just pretended like whoever was in the mirror was a person that was examining me. And you know, that way it's much easier to get relaxed. And another thing that I would suggest before all your exams, you can guys take it for what you will, but the trick that I had is before exams I would eat something sweet to like give me a bit of a sugar rush if you want. You can do it with like chocolate, candy, whatever, because like your brain just goes into hyperactive mode almost immediately. And unless you're one of those people that get sugar crashes like super easily, it should help you a lot. And obviously sleep, like that's pretty obvious, but get some rest. Because rest is important.
You know nothing of the way to survive.
At least for those types of cases.
There is no other choice.
For me, yeah, I go a high mark. I go like A star. So I mean, for me it was fine because I wasn't too nervous to begin with, but I still practice just to, you know, be prepared. Orals exams are always easy for me. I'm like, I always fly through them really. It's more a written one because when I write stuff, I get distracted easily. So I lose the track of time and I go on tangents a lot. So I need to be like super one-track minded when I actually do exams. Otherwise I'm like, what was I writing again? Like 20 minutes into it, you know? And that's the problem. When you have like 2 hours only.
Let's begin.
As I said, guys, just hype yourself up on the sugar and you should be fine. Because, you know, when you have the energy boost right before it, your brain starts working better. Because I'm one of those people that their brain just completely shuts it down in the morning. I can't think to save my life. So I need something to wake me up, and considering I don't like coffee, I need to think of alternatives. And to me it was like something sweet to give me that extra sugar rush. So what I would do is every morning before exam, I would eat some like crescent rolls buns with some jam inside. And I would drink like a glass of juice chase it with. And it would just get me so hyped up that I would just breeze through exams and I would be like, yes, I'm fine. Until like an hour after it, I feel like I'm dying because I get the insane sugar crash and it makes me feel terrible afterwards. But you know what? It did its magic.
Naughty child. Let's be friends.
Oh yeah, fair enough, Jeff. Fair enough. I know what you mean.
Something for everybody.
I mean, I don't feel, you know, too jealous of you guys right now that are going through the exams, because when I was doing mine, which was like, what, 5 years ago now? 6? Something like that. It was definitely noisy, and it was definitely not pleasant. So, I can relate, but just do what has got to be done. Think of it this way, as soon as you finish your exams, you have like, what, 2 months to do whatever you want? Because that's what motivated me every single time.
Welcome, customers. Don't mess with me. Zone me out. I can help.
Alright, let's finish it up.
Here among the sea of butterflies.
You were with the opponent, Kafka, but I was stronger. That was a long battle,
The galaxy is vast.
but we succeeded in the end. We defeated the enemy, and we came out victorious. As we should. Look at that. Glorious. Oh, also, I'm almost maxed my tree. As you can see, I did a bit of farming, if you will, before. So I'm almost there. Well, you know what? Let's do Kakoli as well. Why not? Why not? Let's do this. Let's go with abundance again. That's what I did as well, Jeff. I mean, I still worked, but I worked from home at that time, so I was like, I'll just do what I want, really. And yeah, but I feel like taking a year off is always a good thing to do, if you especially unsure what you want to do in the future. Because that allows you to like think about it. If you already decided on your path, it's perfectly fine to just, you know, go to uni or whatever. Or work. Whatever works, really. No pun intended. And, yeah. Jeff, you're talking to somebody that farmed every single tier of armor in World of Warcraft. You're talking to somebody that played League like he was possessed for years. Let me tell you, little man. I know everything there is about farming. Animal Crossing, you heard of it? I was top tier. Nah, I'm joking. I never played Animal Crossing, but I heard it's good. I heard it's good.
Survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Jeff, you're talking to somebody that was sleep deprived for majority of his teen years. What are you talking about? I know all there is about to farming. And it's so much goddamn fun. I'll let you know, I had an entire economy built up in RPGs I played. I was... it's so goddamn sad now that I think about it, but I had like... You know how there's auctions sometimes in RPGs, or in most RPGs really, now that you play MMO. If you ever played MMO, you probably can find one. And I was a bit of a... What should I say? A bit of a auctioneer, if you will, because I would buy and resell all the time, and I would spend days pretty much locking everybody out of items to raise their prices. I was basically making deals before deals were even a thing. I was trading I was trading in-game currencies like it was water. I was making money left and right. Was getting, you know, the best deal possible. I was squeezing people dry, is what I'm saying. I was very... very business savvy, if you would. I swear to God, some stuff that I did, if I can remember, oh, it was terrible. It was terrible. One time, right? In, I believe it was Our Kingdom, I believe the name of the game was. One time, there was this very important item, right? That you needed in order to progress your class. So there was like different classes, right? In order to progress it, you needed to have certain item. And what I did is I locked an entire server out of the mobs that drop said item by pretty much having my guild farm it non-stop using autoclicker, right? Which is not the most fair thing to do, but at the time I was insane. I was like, you know, I was 14, I was hyped up on sugar. The sky was the limit for me, honestly. I was this close to going to Swiss Bank and asking for their financial support, really. I did a lot of, not shady stuff, but very, like, probably unethical stuff to gain an upper hand, if you will, in a lot of games. And after that, I sold all the items in there they needed were needed on the auction. And I hiked up the prices to the heavens. That I pretty much tripled them from what they were. And it crashed the entire economy for like a good week. Because nobody could afford it. Because nobody had an income, because everybody was trying to compete for the said goddamn items. Because everybody was trying to farm the exact same thing, because the prices were so goddamn high. So nobody actually farmed anything else. It was glorious. Oh, good memories, good memories. Anyway. What was it doing? Oh, let's see. Let's do that. No worries, Rog, no worries. Have a good one. So yeah, I was a bit of a maniac when it came to MMOs back in the day.
No harm in trying.
But you know what? I was never malicious about it. Like, I was always fair. So I never used like hacks or, you know, exploits. I was always like, look, it's fair. It's allowed. It's not illegal. I just saw an opportunity and I went for it.
Survive or be destroyed.
But yeah, I was a little devil, if you will. Just looking around where I could make an extra buck or two in game. Selling everything I could.
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Because I don't know, sometimes it was more fun for me to do those financial trades rather than actually playing the game. Because I always got the thrill from, you know, trading and making profit that way. It was always like fascinating to me. Because it wasn't like real money, so nobody cared really, but you know, it was fun for me in the sense of it was interesting to do. It was something unusual, something unique. And that's why I made it fun. But yeah, don't do that, guys. I changed a lot, if you can't tell. Oh no, I was just kept talking about, you know, the stuff that I did as a child. Which, not too glorious, not too glorious. Which I probably shouldn't have said now that I think about it, but you know what? It's out there now. It's out there. But I am proud to say that I never crossed the line. I never was like malicious and I never bullied people. I only bullied them financially. By making them buy my stuff instead of other people's stuff. And I feel like that's a fair bullying, you know? That's a bullying that I can get behind. Having a fair trade market being established in a game for 12-year-olds, I feel like that was my time to shine. Whenever I saw fellow, you know, 12-year-olds, I was like, time to make some money. Jeez.
There is no other choice.
Ooh, I have so many of those types of stories, it's unbelievable. I just thought about them and I was like, golly. Was that really that bad? And yes, the answer is yes. Yes, I was. Yes, I was.
Stand down.
Who's next?
By the end of it all, you know,
Or be destroyed.
I grew up and I'm a changed man now, you know. I've been at the lowest, which is MMO addict, you know. And now I'm at the highest, which is a gacha addict. You know, I upgraded really. I became more enlightened. I saw the Zhong Li and I was like, yes, yes, this is where I need to be. Jeez. Indeed, indeed. Right, this is useless, so I'm just gonna go with whatever.
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Stand down.
I bet he does, I bet he does. You kidding me? Zhong Li approves of everything I do. I only do things that Zhong Li would approve. I never do anything he doesn't.
Survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
Nap time.
Let's go with this one. Stack up some blessings. Let's do this. We got the blessing pretty early as well, which is nice. This means we might get triple. Ooh, okay. Ooh, do I feel lucky? Yes, I do. Or maybe not. Maybe not.
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
These guys are like my least favorite. It's so annoying to deal with. They're not strong, it's just they're annoying. Which is the worst kind. It's like those Abyss Heralds in Genshin, you know? They know how to deal with. They're just annoying. I mean, they are hard to deal with, but you know, you get the point.
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
Fair enough, Liz, fair enough. Self-deprecation, I approve, I approve.
Who's next? Just a little something. Think nothing of it. Fight is won! Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Alright, just a big guy left. We should be able to clear him pretty easily. Shouldn't pose too much of an issue, I say.
Stop me.
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Right, we're doing pretty well, Almost there.
Survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
Nice. Alright, what do we have? Let's go with some healing. Ooh, it's that one. No big fan, no big fan.
Enemies ahead.
We know it's fine. Should be able to deal with her. Relatively easy.
Survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past. Fight is won!
So far so good. I mean, we got pretty lucky on the blessings, so
Disappear among the sea
it's not too much of a challenge.
Illusions of the past.
And we might be able to even get the third one. And actually have them all. The Blessing of Abundance is such a cheat path to take, it's like, it's not even fair. It makes the game like... it pretty much takes it from, you know, the Dark Souls level to Animal Crossing, you know? It's just like, it's not even a threat at this point. You might as well just not even play. Just let the AI do its job. So I say. Make the robots, you know, do the work for you. Make the AI uprising even faster.
Disappear among the sea of butterflies.
HonkaiStarRail is responsible for AI uprising. You know, all the people doing our auto battles, they were responsible, and I'm part of them. I'm part of the problem, is what I'm saying.
Survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
This is how AI becomes sentient, you know, by memorizing all the patterns that every single HonkaiStarRail player tends to use, and, you know, formulate the plan of mass destruction, just overtakes the entire world, HonkaiStarRail style. Ooh. A future truly looking bright, if you will.
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
Alright, finally. That is done. Let's go with this. And, ooh. Let's go with this. Probably would be the best one to... Oh. Wrong way. Alright, Hera, what do you have for me? Let's go with this. I think I only need one more, I believe, in order for it to be 3 blessings. Which, if it is the case, that would be nice. Going into Kikolia fight, which is definitely not going to be easy. I say as I probably will, you know, flatline her pretty fast.
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
I just thought of an incredibly stupid joke that I'm probably gonna say when we get to Kikolia, because I'm just amazed at the level of stupidity they can come up with. That's gonna be a treat for you. Unbelievable. Stuff my brain comes up with is truly horrifying. Alright, let's go with this one, because I kind of need more blessings, so...
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
To be fair, the more I think about it, the funnier it gets, so maybe it's not too bad.
There is no other choice.
I say as I'm about to embarrass myself, probably.
Stand down.
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
You know it's bad when even I think it's stupid. Because my standard for stupidity is very low. What do we have? What do we have? There we go, 3 passes. That's what I like to see, that's what I like to see. I'll tell you as soon as we get to Kikolia. Just give me a moment, there's gotta be, you know... Alright, so...
No harm in trying.
Kikolia, huh? Well, after I'm done with her, then we need to rename her to Flat Colia from the way I'm gonna steamroll her so hard, she's not gonna even recognize her own face. There you go. That's what I thought about. And the more I thought about it, the funnier it got, and the more stuff started added to it. And you know what? Now I'm pretty satisfied with it. Now I made it at least presentable. Because originally I only had 2 parts to it, and it was like, I don't know if that would work. But you know what the most I started thinking about? I was like, okay, we got something. Because there's a lot of times when I think of something to say, and I'm like, no, that's stupid. But sometimes I'm like, that is stupid, but... And that's when this stuff comes out, you know?
I'm okay. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Now that I think about it, right? I probably could have added something better.
Be destroyed. There is no other choice.
I probably could have added Brony in there, you know, to make him more understandable. Now I'm actually upset that I didn't. You see, that's what happens. That's what happens. Ah, truly a comedic genius wasted here. I gotta be, you know.
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions
Bill
of the
Burr?
past.
He has nothing on me, you know.
Formation.
Joe Rogan? Can do better. Unbelievable. I'm very tired if you couldn't tell. I'm very tired.
Judgment of eternal winter. Back off. Now or never. Just a little something.
I mean, you know what? The best jokes come out from stupidity. I'm the true believer of that. You know, the more stupid you think something is, the more funny it probably
There
is.
is no other choice.
Because you know what? Comedy is subjective. One man's
Illusions of the past.
gold might be another man's, you know, copper. And another way around. And, you know, that might have not been my comedic highlight, but you know what? I'm glad I shared it. Because now it's out there, and now people can judge me for it for the rest of my life, and that's great. That's great to know. Oh well.
Disappear among the sea of
Between Doug trying to hunt me for, you know, my pizza opinions and people threatening me with the RR clip that I did, it's very good, you know. The more ammunition I give to people, the better to, you know, use against me in the future. That's very flattering to think about on a daily basis, you know. Whenever I wake up, I'm like, yes, I definitely did a lot of good stuff. But then I was like, but then I did this, and I'm like, oh,
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
Judgment of eternal winter. I'm okay. Formation. You are doomed to fail.
I still remember the one stream when I was like completely out of my mind because I didn't sleep for like 48 hours.
The sea of butterflies.
And I was talking about,
Illusions of the past.
while playing TCG, I was talking about nukes and stuff. And I was like, yes, that was definitely my comedic highlight. And also my lowest point as a human being. Oh, jeez. But you know what? You know what? I'm proud. I'm still proud of that.
Or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
Power of the preservation.
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Freeze to death.
I didn't even notice I had my altar. This is how tired I am. I didn't even notice I had the battle on altar. I kept thinking about stuff and I just completely zoned out.
The eternal freeze will bury.
Oh, Jesus Christ. What's wrong with me? Well, I know what's wrong with me, but you know.
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past. Nap time.
I think you shouldn't take stuff like that too seriously, Liz, because, you know, you're always gonna make somebody angry no matter what you do, or you're gonna make somebody upset no matter what you do. It's just natural, you know, you can't please everyone, and you shouldn't focus on people like that, because clearly they know, like, your friend or somebody you should really care about. It's all about ups and downs. You can't have all the ups, and there's never gonna be all downs.
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
That's a good mentality to have, because, you know, you should be proud, even if something you do is somewhat embarrassing, right? If you have the courage to do something that other people don't, it's something to be proud of. At least it's what I believe. As I was about to say that, we defeated Cacolia, which is great.
The galaxy is vast.
The Cacolia is slain. And that's a good thing. That's a good mentality to have, Liz, as I said. The more you're confident in yourself, the more proud of yourself, the better. That's not a good one. That could be... I mean, not that great, but decent, I guess. And there we have it. Look at that. Look at that. I'm not gonna collect it yet because I still need to use this. I still have abundance of it. And look at that. Ooh. Look at that. Completely cleared. Completely cleared. Nothing. Absolutely nothing left. So, that was nice. That was nice. We did some, you know, chatting while I was in background clearing that stuff. It was a nice little relaxing time, if you will. Also, is there any, like, events I need to... do? Oh, that's fine. We'll do them at some other point. Alright, let's do some daily stuff, because I kind of forgot to do that. Oh, let's see, what do we have here? Let's go do the daily mission.
I should tell Hook about the Geomarrow probe. She might want to help Fursman get his treasure back.
Yeah, Liz, perfectly understandable. As I said, you shouldn't associate yourself with people like that. As I said, you make your own worth. And if you think... Well, I think you should think that you're worthy of better people to be around you. Because it's all about who you surround yourself with. If you surround yourself with kind people, you're gonna be more confident in yourself and you're gonna be more proud of yourself. And, you know, just gotta weed out people that are not good for you, if that makes sense. Toxic people. People that, you know, don't bring you any good in your life. You don't need those kinds of people. And I learned that the hard way myself, so, you know, it's life for you. Ah, it's you again. I'm on a classified mission from Boss Hook. The goal of the mission is to get my hands on all the popping candy in the underworld. Well, sounds important, little man. I heard you were looking for me. Hey, honorary member Lux, come quickly, come here. We have a new mission. The mole's reinvigoration plan has reached a critical stage. We must carry forward the spirit of the moles, advocated by Boss Hook. Now's not the time to waver. March onward. Seems you learned a lot of new mottos lately. That's besides the point. The point is to recite the original words spoken by Boss Hook. My source told me earlier the wildfire just accumulated another batch of goods that needs to be delivered, but they hasn't been able to ship them out because of staffing constraints. Isn't this our chance? Come on, let's go to the wildfire gathering place and see what's going on. Kinda smells like a scheme? What? Scheming? That's quite imagination you've got there. Let's go. We have to act quickly before the wildfire has a chance to react. Alright, Julian. I mean, you the boss, I guess. Fair enough, fair enough. Let's go, little man. Alrighty, so we go in here. How do I remember? Look, it's a supplies wildfire is planning to ship out. Oh, there's so much stuff piled up here. Can we rely on these people? Let's see, some are headed to Natasha's clinic, some to the Great Mine, and some are going to the robot settlement. Wow, there's so many deliveries to be made. I'm afraid that just the two of us won't be able to deliver them all, even if we work for the whole day. I mean, there's only 3, really. Well, I promised Alina that I'd take her out for fire chilling ice cream tonight. Ooh, little Julian, getting some action, huh? Golly, look at him go. So, I don't remember Lex. Let's pick out one package to deliver today. I'll leave it up to you to decide which one. I'm pretty sure patients are probably important. The recipient is, the handwriting is terrible. I can't figure it out. As the delivery address is still readable, Natasha's clinic. Let me guess. Could it be sent to a certain patient? Let's go ask around the clinic. A helpful kid like me might even earn Natasha's praise. And then Alina will definitely kiss me on the cheek. I can smell it. No worries, Jeff. If you're tired, as I said, just get some rest, man. It's honestly fine. Oh, it's very nice of you to say, Liz. I mean, you know, I just try my best to, you know, make people feel welcomed, and, you know, I'm not trying to, you know, be this messiah or anything and just pretend like I'm always great, because I have many flaws myself. I'm not perfect, but, you know, I try my best to be the person that other people maybe can, you know, either relate to or, you know, find something interesting about. And maybe even hang out, you know, just have a good time in general and stuff like that. Because, you know, when I was a kid, I didn't have anyone to hang out like that with, you know. I only had people that I was semi-friends with, but I never had actual friends. And, you know, if I can be that kind of person to somebody, I feel like, you know, my role is done here. That's all I'm saying. Oh, my head is so dizzy. Grandma, here's a package for you. Oh, is someone talking to me? Ah, my medicine. When can I arrive? Medicine. Oh, maybe your medicine is in this package. I don't remember. Hand over the package to Grandma now. Otherwise, she might have a coronary and collapse on us. And then Alina will definitely not like me. Grandma, take it. Have your medicine. Ah, good. I'm feeling better now. Now I'm high as a kite. This is some good stuff. I've been waiting for it for almost 2 weeks. I was about to go bust some ass if they didn't deliver it on time. Luckily, you two young whippersnappers delivered it on time, so Grandma doesn't need to get her hands dirty, if you know what I mean. Anyway. Thank you, kid. And you, young one. My head would be torn apart by the dizziness without your help. How I wish somebody else's head would get turned by my hands. But that's besides the point. This alignment has been with me for many years, and no matter how many medications I take, it never fully goes away. I've almost used up all of Dr. Natasha's stock, to the point where she has to source more medicine from me through special channels. Grandma, have a good rest here. The moles have heard about your problem, and we will continue delivering medicine to you from now on. Natasha will definitely heal your dizziness. Have faith in her. Thank you, kid. Oh, the moles are a group of lovely children. I remember when I was a child, I used to bust as many asses as I could possibly see within my foresight. I used to be known as a bloodied hand granny. Why do you ask I was called Granny at the age of 8? You ask a lot of questions, huh? Do you want to know how I got these scars? What was I talking about? Thanks for your help, honorary member Lux. The mole's reinvigoration plan has taken another big step forward. This is a fruit of your contribution, as well as my careful planning. Before long, our legendary story will be told throughout the underworld. Don't you feel excited? I'll see you at our next mission, honorary member. The moles dismiss! Alright, well, that was an experience. I definitely didn't tear up my throat.
The geomarrow probe. She might want to help Fursman get his treasure back. Maybe we'll tell Hook about it next time. Me. I don't like when you talk to me, you know? I like when I talk, and you just, you know, you talk, but through me. That's why I like it. Anyway. It's weird, you know, when you talk to yourself like that, it's just unbelievable. How could me be so disrespectful to interrupt me? Truly, me has no shame. I'm clearly losing it at this point. Okay, let's see. Did we do that? Right, there we go. Alright, let's go do some artifact farming. How about that? Let's go get some Silaft should farm some more Jinyuan ones, because then I can put some on Japad along the way. You know what, let's go farm some for Jinyuan. Because I feel like that domain is a little bit better. And we can see if we can get some good stuff. Let me see. Or should I go far more Simulator Universe? Because it's double rewards. So technically, you know what? I mean, it's only 2, so I'll probably do that in a bit. Let's go farm more artifacts. Where is it? I think it was... I should probably just use the guidebook. Where is it? There we go. Alright, let's see. Can we get lucky? Is a question that I'll probably will find the answer to very soon. Let's take Greg's
Ah, he changed it. I thought he still had his, whatchamacallit, the Silver Wolf. I wanted to take her, but, you know what, that's fine, that's fine. Let's take Bronia instead of, Martignan.
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Let's see. I hope for getting at least one good artifact. If I can get at least one, I'd say the stream is success.
Who's next? Disappear among the sea of butterflies.
If I can't, then, you know, it is what it is. I'm not gonna be too upset about it, but I will cry a little bit on the inside.
Nap time. Lend me your strength. Who's next? Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past. Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
Right. This guy's definitely annoying. Ooh.
Lend me your strength. To guard and defend. Crush them. I'm okay. Only a scratch.
Survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
Who's next? Lend me your strength. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Alright, we're doing pretty well, doing pretty well. I mean, a true was never been spoken, Liz. True was never been spoken. If it was defense, I would have taken for Jeppy, but it's not. That's nothing exciting either. Let's go again.
I'm fine.
Oh, my dialer has died. Well, that's unfortunate. I need to go heal. Let's go heal first. There we go. And now we can go back. Right, let's go again. Let's run it back. You know what? Let's use Jinyuan. Just let's double down on 2 DPS characters.
I'm okay.
Conflict is pitiless.
Ooh, that's nice.
That's better. Disappear
I need to build my own.
butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Ooh, look at that. Truly a feast for the eyes. This is always a treat. Like, Genuine's ult is so pleasant, it's unbelievable. Find yourself a man that looks at you like Genuine looks at his enemies.
Illusions of the past.
Because that's a man you war. I already found my Genuine, so you know what? I'm already settled.
Conflict is pitiless.
Nap time. Who's next?
I mean, maybe bringing Genuine will give me better artifacts, you know? Because I'm bringing the man himself. Speed! Oh, I do want speed, but the stats are bad. We'll see, we'll see. Maybe the last time will be decent, but I don't know.
Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
I like my Genuine to be fast, you know? In more ways than one.
fast on the get up and fast to, you know,
Survive or be destroyed.
to sweep me off my feet and carry me into the promised land.
Next, disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Genuine still haven't responded to any of my calls, by the way. I'm getting a little bit anxious. After I sent him the 9,000th call, I was like, maybe he doesn't want to talk to me. But then I was like, maybe he's probably busy, you know? He's probably just too busy. Meanwhile, Genuine just locks his doors, you know?
Who's next?
Here.
Quietly staring at his window, trembling in fear. Oh no, it's him again.
Just a little something. Think nothing of it. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
Nice. Only one? Come on. Come on. It's not even that great. Well, we didn't get anything too exciting. I might try to roll the shoes, because it's not terrible. Well, it is terrible, but maybe the last step will be good. Let me see. I believe. Give me crit rate. Because then maybe I'll keep it. Probably not, but there's a chance. Anything good? Nah, that's pretty bad. Effect resist, I don't need that. Yeah, nothing too exciting, unfortunately, but, you know, it is what it is. Beggars can be choosers again. So we did get about 1,000 star joys today, which is good. A little bit more for Luocha. To Luocha finding fund, if you will. Obtaining fund. So that should be nice. For, I think he comes out next Wednesday, I believe. Yeah, about that time. It's 4 days to go, so yeah, about Wednesday, I'd say. That should be fun. We're gonna get the man, we're gonna build the man, and more importantly, we're gonna, you know, conquer the man. In that order. Anyway, guys, I think I'll probably round up the stream today. I'm a little bit tired, if you couldn't tell. It's been a long day, but tomorrow I'll be live. Probably not for the stream that I was talking about on Discord yet, because I kind of need to prepare more for that. I'll just do a regular stream at about 6 o'clock or so. I'll let you know beforehand. But yeah, I hope you had a nice, relaxing time with me here today. I hope you had some fun. I hope you enjoyed my jokes, if you will. Hardly jokes, but you know, a little bit of my humor. And I hope you have a nice remaining to your day. As I said, I'll see you tomorrow. So have a good one, everyone. Yeah, no worries, Liz. I'm back, better than ever. And hopefully I'm here to stay for a long, long time. Unless, you know, my other appendix that I didn't know existed explodes all of a sudden on me, and then, you know, back to the hospital I go. Anyway, as I said, I'll see you tomorrow, guys. Have a good one. Bye-bye.